Okay, it looks like it is recording. So, welcome to the Minecraft Railways board. And one of our most popular topics is level crossings. Now, I said I would make a level crossing tutorial quite a long time ago, and I never got round to it, so I'll show you now, because there is one that's under construction. So, this is my current modern contemporary design of an AHB automatic half barrier level crossing. I'll show you a complete one so that I can then show you the under construction one and how to wire it up. So, when a minecart is approaching, it will pass over this rail, and you can assume the same for the other side. At this point, the level crossing is active. The lights are flashing irregularly because I've got a laggy tablet, but they will flash quite uniformly. So anyway, minecart is approaching, and after touching this treadle, everything deactivates. So, I will also say right from the start as well that this design is only compatible with 2 tracks which are unidirectional. So, you cannot go this way on that track, and you cannot go that way on that track. That way is out, and that way is back. Okay, so, now that I've made that clear, you can't do this on a single track, that will be in a separate video. Let's go and show you the under construction one, and how you can wire this baby up for yourself. So, we'll go a little way on, and as you can see, this bit's still under construction, so there's no fencing or overhead power lines yet. So, here is this crossing currently under construction. You can see I will say the circuitry is finished, so you can basically use this. But I haven't obviously added anything else yet, it's just the fundamental concept. So, underneath the crossing equipment, you will have a blue ring of wires which connect to the equipment. The barriers here are blue and white because that is the Lilladian standards, but you can have red and white or anything you want really. And this sign up here, if you have a crossing with no barriers, you would put a banner with a red banner with a white cross in the middle. I'll show you that in another video too. But anyway, under there you have your wires, and the blue wires connect up to this little circuit. So we might as well start at the beginning. Here is your on and off switch. So this redstone block moves here to activate the crossing, and this will start the redstone clock powering the alarms and sends this blue wire down to the crossing itself. This has to be set to 2 ticks because I've set it to 4 previously, and because I just wanted the lights to stay on rather than flash, but I've realised you can make them flash by doing that. So I think that's going to be the standard. Anyways, nevertheless, over to the on and off switch you have a green wire and a red wire. Simply put, the red wire will take the signals from the striking in treadles, and the green will take the striking out treadles. As I say, it is unidirectional, they do not work in wrong direction, therefore this is an AHBC, not AHBCX. So, all you need to do, once you've got this equipment room in place, and you've built your crossing itself, all you have to do is connect to the red wire to each end. Do this on both approaching tracks. But, as you can see, for every detector rail I have, I've looped it in with the circuitry and made sure it still works. Why have I done this? Because in case your render distance hasn't caught up with you when you strike in, If that's the only treadle connected to this, the crossing will not activate. But if they're all looped in, say it hasn't activated until about here, you could pass over this regular detector rail and still be striking in. So obviously you do that on the other side as well. But how about the green wire? Well, the green wire, as you know, is the striking out cable. So you want to loop that to a block on the same track as the other one you've just seen, but the other side of the crossing with a different type of block under it. So this green wire loops in to this and pushes the redstone block off that position and deactivates the crossing. So we'll give you some testing for this. Yes, I know my friend wanted to test this too, but never mind that for now. So the minecart has struck in, but we'll ride along with it. Obviously there's that bit of track's broken, so we'll just loop over that one. As you can see, the wires are on, crossing is active. Bit of broken rail there as well because of this obviously, but pretend we're still going along. But then as soon as we touch this block, crossing deactivates. So one last thing then, I'll go and show you the other crossing working properly. We haven't got anyone to signal us through this section, but it's incomplete. This is more of a test at the moment. This is the Ferristhorpe branch line, approximately 8.5 kilometres away from Delstadt Morberworth, the Grand Terminal. So as you can see, we are approaching the strike-in treadle. I didn't mean to place that minecart, that was accidental. And over the road we go, and out goes the crossing. Now when we reach the downside treadle, I will show you the same again. And strike in. And strike out. Well, I hope that was an interesting insight into how to make an automatic level crossing in Minecraft. Once again, as I will tell you, this crossing will only work with 2 tracks. That's it. If you have a single track, you will need to make it bi-directional, each line, and you can do that with this too, but it makes it complex. If you want, I will show you how to make a single track bi-directional crossing in the future. Not now and not soon. As like a little bonus thing, here is my naming system. So LX obviously stands for level crossing. FTB is the engineer's line reference for this line, so there is a code assigned to each section of line. FTB stands for Ferristhorpe branch. And 0811 is the registered kilometres and chunks. So you will have noticed that this will be covered in a separate video too, but essentially there is every 250 blocks there is a quarter for each milepost. Everywhere, every bit of land on the railway has a registration or has a reference in kilometres and chunks. But yeah, then again, I'll cover that in a future video. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. See you next time.